something that we encourage at Rolling Oaks is practicing brushing your dog. This gets them used to you touching them everywhere and them having to learn that you're the boss and that you can touch them and brush them and hold their paws and put your hand in their mouth without them having to nip at you. It's good practice for puppies. And then also I'm going to just show you a submissive technique that we use with dogs as they get bigger. It's something that I would encourage you to use as well in your home. Callie, come here. So because she's so little, I can kind of move her around. But basically, typically I would start out by saying, Callie, sit. Callie, lay down. And then I would bring her paws down like this. And she'll learn lay down as she gets a little bit bigger. And then I just kind of bring her into this submissive technique where I have my hand on her neck and on her little hip. And then I just kind of start brushing her. No, Callie, lay down. Good girl. So she'll kind of probably try and buck at it. And I just kind of stay in control. No, Callie, lay down. And then she'll just slowly learn throughout your little brush sessions that this is the position she has to be in and she has to get used to it. They don't love it. No, no. So see, now she's already kind of licking my hand. Callie, no. And I don't even want her to be putting her mouth on my hand. Here, I'm not even squeezing her. I'm just literally holding her in place. Good girl, Callie. You see how she fights a little bit, and it's like she has to learn that I'm the boss and that I can brush her out wherever I want. You see how I use my elbow because she's still so teeny tiny, which is to our advantage right now. So that's why it's important to start these things right away. So then I'll stand her up and do the other side. Callie, sit. Callie, lay down. Lay down. Good girl. Lay down. Good girl. No, lay down. Good girl. So here she's doing it on her own. No, lay down. And how she's already like, okay, I hear you. No, lay down. A lot of times they want to nip back when you're doing their tail because they don't like it. But you see how she's like, fine, I'll do it. Yeah, I flip her to her back and do her tummy. It's not always the most comfortable thing, but it's good for them to learn that they can be on their back. And I do it kind of up on their ears too. Good girl, Callie. Good girl. So a submissive technique that I wanted to talk about is just kind of if she was to ever give you attitude like you guys are talking about. Callie, come here. This is something that I would do. First, if it gets to be to that point where it's like, okay, I just need to establish dominance over you because that's what she wants. She wants to know where she fits at in your pack. What I will do is same thing that I was doing when I was brushing her. Callie, lay down. And I just bring her down into this position. I push her hip down. I'm putting my hand on her front paws and my knee on her back paws. And now she's not gonna like this, so I just put my other hand on her paw, on her face. So she's little right now, so I don't need to bring my knee into it. So I can just literally use my two hands. And I have her in a very submissive technique here. She can't move. She's just breathing kind of calm. And she's not trying to wiggle out of it, which is good. She's learning I'm the boss right now. This is good for them. No. This is good just to hold her in this position for a couple seconds. Get her to be totally submissive to you. She has to learn that you're the boss. And that's okay. That she wiggles a little. She's trying to assert, can I get up yet? Can I play? And so I just want her to totally submit to me. Good girl, Callie. See how she keeps her head in place? I like to see that. Good girl. And this is just her being totally submissive to me. Yeah, that's a good girl. How she's not moving right now, she's submitted to me. And I want you to try this at home and to see this same result from her, of her submitting. No, lay down. So I have so much control over her because she's so little. And that's why I'm saying that when she gets to be bigger, you see how she just took a big breath? That's me seeing that she's submitting. As she gets to be bigger, you're gonna have to bring your knee into it. And I don't think you're gonna have to do this when she gets bigger, but if you were, you could use your elbow. It would be more on her shoulder and your hand would be on her snout and your other hand on her front paws and your knee on her hip. And you see how, like right now, she's so calm. And this is what you really wanna see. I don't like for them to get up. It's like, I can tell you when you have to get up. I even flip her all the way to her back here. And it's like, good girl. Just a good little submissive technique. And you see how she's chill with it. That's what we want to see from her.
Yeah, because you are a good girl.
They just want to know who the boss is, and you just got to make sure you tell them who that is. Good girl, Callie. Good girl.